So, gentlemen, welcome in. And, Punk, let's get right to it. How has training been in the MMA world? Have you found out anything about yourself that maybe surprised you or you expected?
No, I just been kind of getting acclimated to everybody and the team. Duke hasn't thrown me to the wolves yet. I'm waiting for that. But a lot of one-on-one stuff with him and Daniel, the jiu-jitsu coach, and I watch a lot. I think I stay longer than I probably should every single day, but I like watching everybody spar and just watching everybody move. It's been very like a learning, growing experience for me, but it's been super educational and a lot of fun too.
Yeah, I read you've been training a long time for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but because of your travel schedule, you never really got a belt. But that is your background, so we knew you had to find a good gym for the striking. And when I found out you're going to Duke, I think it's a really great choice of yours.
Yeah, oh, well, thank you. I actually heard what you said about maybe I should pick up and go to Holland or Thailand or something like that, and I would love to do that. But this being 90-minute drive from my front door was super appealing, and I don't feel I sacrificed any quality of training just because it was close.
Yep.
Duke, when Phil or Punk, when he calls you up and says, I want to come and train with you, I mean, what was your initial reaction to a guy who obviously has been a great showman and a WWE superstar, but were you concerned that this may not be on the, they may not really have his heart into it? What was your thoughts?
Well, luckily I met the Punk 2 years ago in Chicago at Anthony Pettis' fight with Donald Cerrone. We've been very friendly since then, and I knew about his intentions to want to get in the sport, so it wasn't a surprise for me. That being said, a guy with his reputation and magnitude in the WWE industry, I'm really excited to see him come to the UFC.
How has he been doing, Duke? I mean, he's been there now for a week, and how are his skills, his basics, so to say?
I think he's very good. I think what's impressive the most about the Punk is his attitude, his hunger, his work ethic, and the guy's a sponge.
Has Dana White, if you guys sat down and said, here's an ideal list to start out with, these are some of the guys I would like to fight, or has he said, these are some of the guys we want you to fight to get everything started in your UFC career? Have you talked about that, Punk?
No, that's never come up. There's never been a list of guys. We've never talked about potential opponents because I think this early in the stage, I think originally Dana, myself, and Lorenzo all said 185. When I had my initial meeting, they flew out to Chicago. I was walking around at like 220, and once I was like, are you guys messing with me or is this a serious offer? They let me know it was serious. I immediately booked a flight to L.A., and I trained with Henner and Hedon and whoever else I could in L.A. for 3 weeks, twice a day. And the weight just keeps coming off, and it keeps coming off. So once we nail down that, I'm sure in about 6 months we might entertain who I would fight.
Duke, are you surprised with how well he's doing so far? Are you pleased with it?
Yes, I'm very impressed. What I like about the situation is he comes to me with a very open mind and open palate, so I can mold him and start someone from the beginning. He's trained, but not got fight ideas and concepts. He's really easy to mold, and that's something I did with Anthony Pettis and his brother and guys who started from the beginning with us.
Before we leave, because I read all the comments from all the other professional fighters, and I said, man, I think it's great what you're doing, Punk. You said, this is my time, because otherwise I'm going to be too old. I want to try it out. Whether I'm going to win or not, at least I tried it out. And I really applaud that.
Coming from you, boss, I'm a fan of yours, I think everybody is. You're a legend, and that means a lot coming from you. But yeah, I'm not calling anybody out. I tell people I'm calling myself out. I'm putting this all on me. I have a great trainer. There's other great coaches here, and the track record at Rufus Sports speaks for itself. The Anthony Pettis, Ben Askren, Chico Camus. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's so many guys here that are awesome. Eric Koch, and they're nice, too, and they've welcomed me with open arms. So, boss, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Inside MMA, live every Friday night on Access TV. Your home for MMA.